So we just started and we're at Lake Fort Smith. Got a pretty big group. I didn't count, I guess I should have. But we're on the paved walking trail that goes around.
Well, I was born and raised in Rogers, but I live out of Knoxville. Okay. How about it? Yeah, well, there's the intersection of 112.
Ozark Highlands Trail. Is that what we're doing? Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to White Rock. 18.7 miles, I do believe. It's a late start. It's 12:02.
Both, well, 2 of the 3 times. Yeah. I'll go back and it takes too long to get rid of them. You get rid of them, but the effect stays. Easy. Where Grandpa used to live. My old grandpa. But first I gotta learn the name so I can grade the cat. Bug paste on there.
It's 12:50. Come to a crossroads. And a sign, pretty obvious. About 50 minutes of walking. Stopped a couple times. Got a big group, so gotta make sure everybody stays together.
We're good.
I think that was the 3rd or 4th campsite we've seen so far. So there's definitely lots of options. We're going about 10 miles today. Gonna try to make it to Hurricane. So it's 1:02. Been hiking for about an hour. I think we're roughly about 2 miles in, maybe a little more. We're just now coming to the end of the lake. It's a little dried up alcove. Kind of looks like the trail's gonna go around it. Should be kind of cool. So far the trail's been mostly like just rolling hills. Haven't really gained any elevation. We started like at 960, something like that, and we're at 990. So not a whole lot. Just lots of small little climbs and you go right back down. So pretty much just straight across that worked out really well. That's pretty cool. So we've worked ourselves from that shoreline all the way to this shoreline. It's about 1:30, a little after. So making really good time. Once we got on this side of the lake, really flattened out. It's been a lot like this the whole time. A couple little small valleys to go up and down, but nothing really. We're actually at the same altitude. Well, it's just a tiny bit past 3:30. We passed the mile marker number 8, I don't know, about 10 minutes ago or so. And yeah, making pretty decent time. We stopped and had a 20-minute break, ate some second lunch since we got such a late start. But it's not super boring trail, but it's definitely a lot different. As soon as you cross that creek, well, the one that had water in it, damn it, can't remember the name of it. Maybe Jack's Creek? Yeah, I think that's right. Jack's Creek. As soon as you cross that, the terrain seems to change quite a bit. It's a lot more uphill. We're about 1260 right now. Been there for a while, up and down between 1260 and 1200. It looks pretty cool so far. So we just crossed the road. Took a long break, everybody's talking, and figured we might as well get up and go walk the last mile. So it's pretty much going to be all downhill until we get to Hurricane. Hopefully going to be there at 5:30. It's 5:04 now. Really like to get there about 5:20. So we just broke camp. It's 9:30, and we're at about 1160 elevation. It's very beautiful down here. This would be awesome if it had some more water in it. Well, only got about 7.7 to do today, so shouldn't take us too long. So it's just a hair before 10:30. Been hiking for about an hour, and we just passed mile marker 13. So we've had a really good 2-mile-an-hour pace. Started at 1180 feet, and we're at 1980. So 800 feet elevation, 2 hours and 2 miles. So that's a pretty good start for the day. Took a couple breaks. We didn't want to burn ourselves out right off the bat, and we're a little sluggish always in the morning. But everything looks really nice. It's already 70 degrees, and it's humid, very humid this morning. So we're already drenched. It's going to be one of those days. Looking forward to White Rock. That's going to be a massive climb. It's going to hurt. But I guess that's why we're here. This part of the trail doesn't seem as grown up as what we just got done doing. It was a little bit more brushy. This is really nice. So we just got to the 14-mile marker. Looks pretty cool. That's the way we came. We're going back to our right here, down that path. Well, it's almost 12. Working our way through. Beautiful scenery so far. Trail's a bit rough. Last couple miles has been rock gardens and slanted. But still, it's a very nice trail. I think this has probably been the prettiest section so far. Been a lot of just slight ups and downs, but we've been kind of on a steady downtick for quite a while now. So we passed mile marker 18 just a few minutes ago. It's 1:30, and I'm surprised. It's been kind of mellow going up. I mean, it'll surprise me as you go up for a bit and then back down, and then up for a bit and then back down. We're cruising about 2140 now in elevation, so I don't think there'll be a whole lot of down between here and there. We've only got roughly half a mile to go. So it looks like Salt Fork Creek is down that road, and Ozark Highlands Trail goes this way. Or maybe that's Ozark Highlands down there as well. And this is just a spur to White Rock. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Nice little campsite. We're at 2280. I wouldn't imagine we have too much more walking to do. Maybe another 10-15 minutes. We can't be that far. Under half a mile for sure. We just made the last push. Right up this steep embankment. It's only maybe 100 yards long, but it's a doozy. So just come up here and turn left. That takes you right to the parking area, and then that over there's a rim trail that goes around the whole White Rock Park. It's really well marked from here, so you really can't get lost. Pretty much just goes right to the cars. Just walking in, it's just a hair past 1:30. Took us about 4.5 hours. Pretty cool.